Alright, y'all, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video here on the channel. We're starting today at 1800 rating, 1774 no move, 1656 NMPZ. That's good enough for 88th in the world and a little bit of 12th in the US, so guess we're getting up there, allegedly. But also, I will be pre-recording a bunch of videos because I will be in Hawaii the next week and a half or so, starting next Sunday. Or this upcoming Sunday rather. So gonna be there till after Christmas. So gonna try to record 2 weeks of videos for you guys. So hopefully we can have some content while I am gone. We'll try to do the Rainbolt Daily Challenge on my laptop. We'll see how that goes. I've done it before, so hopefully should be okay. But yeah, enough yapping. We're gonna wait for an opponent here, and yeah, just sit in this no move queue. I'll see you guys when I find an opponent. All right, we do get an opponent here. I always forget how to pronounce this person's name. Grzejnik. Sorry if I butchered that, man. But yeah, start off in Brazil here. We'll be sending Sao Paulo. And it was just near Brasilia there. And we are slightly closer. 133 points. We'll take it. To start off. Moving to round 2, though. Hey, you. Don't forget to subscribe. And also like the video. It would help me out a lot. Thanks. Enjoy the video. And they're sitting at 1815. Looks like we got some California tar in the middle of the lines here. Where do I want to guess? It looks pretty north, I'd say. Pretty north. Thinking something here. There's a small chance that it's up in there, but it'll just be clicking somewhere northwest of Sacramento, up in these hills. Was a bit more north here. On the 36. Definitely makes a lot of sense that we should be guessing here, really. But, you know, it's fine. Round 3. Just getting warmed up. And we move into this round, which is Japan with the low cam. Double vertical plate here. Maybe a Kyushu stock there. So, yeah, Kyushu stock here. I am thinking Kyushu. We will be slamming that one down in Kumamoto. Just clicking middle. And was south here. So, he's going to be slightly closer. Only 37 points of damage, though. And we move into round 4. Let's see what we got. In Mexico or Ecuador here. Probably Ecuador, judging by this long plate. So I am thinking... where am I thinking? It's quite dry coverage, double-laned highway. So I'm thinking like near Manta or this area here. Is this 2-land? It is something here. Does it curve up there? Do we have a mountain there even? Yeah, but doesn't like perfectly line up. So I guess we got to look a bit more for this. That's not double-laned, which is interesting. That's not. There's that. So angle-wise, I don't hate where we are, but I don't love where we are as well. I think we're going to send it. I can't tell what it's doing there. It's curving back this way. I mean, it could be here, realistically. No, it was just near Guayaquil there. Oh, this mountain. Yeah. Forget that that exists in western Guayaquil, but yeah. Makes total sense. Round 5, 1.5x damage. In Turkey, it looks like, with the houses. A lot of metal roofs here, so I am going to lean further east. Some tiled as well, but mostly metal. Trying to see if it says anything, any bins around. Looks like we don't really have any. So yeah, it's probably just a Kayseri click. We call it a day. And it was Suseri there, and they are slightly closer, so 64 damage. Round 6, double damage now. Not the greatest played game so far, but we move into this round in Thailand, I think. Well, is it Indo, actually? It's weird that we have... Well, it's probably more Thailand, to be fair. Hopefully I'm not trolling, because that will be the game. It was just Thailand there. And they go Indo, so we do pick up the win. on that one was Laos border, and we pick up 17 rating for that, so not a bad first game. As we get Mada here, sitting at 1787. Good luck to them. Obviously, a World League player and a very good World Cup player as well. Has had some very good showings in the World Cup, so hopefully we can do some work here against Mada. I'm gonna assume that the ocean is there, and this is I wanted to go like out here, but might be a bit of a troll. I'm gonna hedge it like here. That's not even a hedge, really. Like, I don't know. It just looks like this peninsula area, but I guess we'll see. Okay, it was a bit more north there. Yeah, went for something a little bit dumb, but didn't end up working out. So moving around two though. Gonna need to focus up here in Mexico, I think, and some yucca, which is most common around like this area here, Zacatecas. I guess that kind of fits with the landscape as well. A lot of prickly pear as well, so I don't hate that guess. I guess we'll just be clicking somewhere in SLP. And it was a bit more south in SLP with the railway here. Makes a lot of sense, but only 87 damage to show for it. For Mada, we move into round 3 now. Looking at a little bit of Kenya here driving left. Massive carb there. Don't know where the follow car is. Seems to be pretty much non-existent. But with this landscape, lots of like banana plants as well. And very red soil, no snorkel. I am going to be clicking somewhere here. And it was just outside Nairobi there, so okay. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. 263 points, and moving around 4 now against Mada. In a little bit of South Africa, driving left, blue car, yellow outer lines. I mean, not really too much going on in this location. Would have liked the road number, but it looks like we're not going to get any here. Yeah, I mean, you're probably just clicking like Three Sisters or something and hedging this general area here. And that is what I'm going to do. So, I guess we'll see where it is. We shouldn't be like worlds off here, but wouldn't be surprised if Mada is closer. And it was a bit more north of me. But we do pick up a little bit of 25 points, so no flawless today. Which is always nice to break the flawless. Moving around 5 though. 1.5 in Brazil. I don't know. Very red soil here. But we have supports on that pole. So, my first thought was like this area of Minas, like here, near Brasilia, just with the super red soil. And it's like a little bit denser, I guess. What's the copyright here? 24. Yeah, I think it checks out for this area. Just click somewhere here, I guess. And, I mean, the other option for me would be somewhere in Mato Grosso. But we have, like, a big-ish highway here. Looks divided. And then a roundabout. And it was just Minas, so... Right here, a little bit of an off-road here situation. There is no way you're finding that because it's so weirdly mapped. In terms of the white road, just... Anyway. Round 6, double damage. No front on this plate. On this, sorry, on this car, of course. I guess you're just thinking Quebec here, but... Man, am I bad at Canada. Well, it is double yellows. I guess I could theoretically see this being Nova Scotia, to be fair. And I think that probably makes the most sense with double yellows. And maybe said landscape. So I'll just be clicking Truro. And it was actually just Quebec there. This makes sense with the grid line. I mean, yeah, I should be getting that realistically. But round 7, 2.5x damage. Canada, not good. Alright, we move into what looks like little bit of Hungary here with these houses. And we're on a bit of a hill here, so hilly parts. We're looking south. I don't see a lake. I'm going to say we're not here. But it doesn't look like this Pex area. Am I just going Budapest then? Because it does get quite hilly around this area. Okay, it was here. Yeah, makes sense as well with the hilliness. 1375 though, like we'll take that damage. That's pretty good. Moving around 8. Glad we didn't go lake. We would have missed out on some potential points there. As we move into a Japan now. Low cam, of course. Driving left. I guess we're just going Tokyo here. With some of this stuff. I like this area, I guess. Was Ibaraki. But pretty much clicking the same place, 126. Which is totally fine. Moving around 9 now. 3.5x damage against Mada. And we get a US Southern style reflectors, I do believe. What is this really looking like? Huh. I mean, to me, kind of reminds me of Louisiana in a way. I'm a bit scared. I don't really see the Carolinas as much, I guess. I really lean more Louisiana, Texas here. And I think Louisiana is reasonable as a guess. We do have these, though, which is like more of a Georgia, Florida thing. Like 2 reflectors on both sides of the road line there. But that's only prevalent there. Huh. Now I'm a little scared. I could see South Georgia here is the thing as well. Maybe we trust the reflectors here. Okay, yeah, we did trust the reflectors. Good thing we spotted that. And it was just South Georgia, so 74 points there. Looks like Mada spotted it as well, hedging for both. We're moving around 10 though, quad damage. We would have lost if we went Louisiana, so good switch. Alright, blue car here. With the antenna should mean we're in Europe. It's 2023. I think Germany is a reasonable click here. Don't know if I see Romania with these rolling hills. I mean, I guess it could be theoretically, but I think Germany might be the best click. I probably just click middle Germany here. I'm trying to think of what else it could be. Maybe Czechia is possible as well. Maybe we can hedge a bit more. Was Crow, which, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? But, yeah, 2023 is kind of odd there. I was trusting. Obviously, it does exist, but it is a little odd and strange. Alright, French-Spanish pole here. Should be in France. Architecture looks pretty alpine to me, I'd say. Yeah. So I guess I'll just be clicking near Grenoble area, somewhere up in here. And we will be refreshing as well. Hopefully it's not Pyrenees architecture. But like this wooden house looks quite alpine, I'd say. And it was all the way up here. Which makes sense because we weren't in the Big Alp Mountains. Big Alp Mountains. The Alps, like the big mountains in the Alps. So it does make sense it was a bit north of Geneva there. As we move into this round, which, 2024 is quite interesting with this. I mean, it's not a Spanish sign, I don't think. So am I thinking Croatia with 2024? Yellow sticker, I feel like, is found there for sure. I don't know what this line's doing. It's a little odd. But I guess I'm thinking Croatia here with this landscape. And am I just going somewhere Zadar? I guess so. Could be further south. Yeah, yeah, I mean, my thoughts are literally Croatia or nothing, I think, with this. Hopefully, we're not trolling it. We'll see. And it was Croatia down here. That's going to be GG. We'll take that. Yeah, Portugal actually makes sense. Didn't necessarily come to mind because I thought that the center line was a little weird for that. Like this one continuous center line. Um, but yeah, Portugal does make sense. Especially because we didn't have a Spanish sign here and it kind of looked like Spain. But we do have a chevron there that I don't think either of us noticed. I certainly didn't notice it. And if Mada noticed it, he would have went Croatia for sure. So yeah, I guess we both didn't notice. I just know these yellow stickers are like, I mean, somewhat common in Croatia, I guess. Let's see if this one has the yellow sticker as well. It doesn't. So I guess it's not on everyone, but we did have the chevron here, so. Yeah, I mean, good win. We'll take that. We're up to 1832 now. And yeah, we're going to try to queue for another opponent here. And it looks like it's going to take a little bit, so I'll see you guys when I find an opponent. All right, we get someone we haven't played in a while, and it's Palina 10. Good luck to them. 1738. We start off in an interesting location. Very dry looking fields. I guess I'm thinking France here. Seems the most likely. Croatia is possible, of course. Actually not sure. I think it's either France or Croatia. That would be my guess, especially with this house. I don't know which one I want to go, though. I guess France is probably safer, so I think I'm going to go France. But it's Croatia. I did say it as well. So therefore, can't be wrong on either account. And we'll see where Palina goes. And it was actually Poland. And yeah, they go for a hedge here, which makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's 1459 off our score to start. But we move into round 2. Hopefully we can get some points back here in India. And, interesting round. We do have the boxcar, which I think is like more northwest in the country. I am just thinking like somewhere Madhya, Rajasthan, like somewhere here. It's probably the best hedge. We just have a couple random hills around. But yeah, it's looking quite deserty. So maybe the deserty part of Madhya or, you know, Rajasthan with the hill could work. See where Palina goes. And was just Maha there, which, yeah, that checks out as well. Nice guess by Palina. And we move into round 3. Can't say that my India guessing has been the strongest, but it does happen. All right, silver car here with this road and this overall landscape. Yeah, you got to go Bhutan. And we're both clicking Bhutan. And it is just this little valley here, east of Munka. 39 points. And we're currently getting flawless, but nothing that we can't recover from, of course. Round 4. In Za, we have Kalitzdorp and Uchun, which, I mean, sounds familiar. It is. Where is... The R62 is here. Where's Kalitzdorp? Oh, it's right there. All right. So... Hoop. We're here, I guess. And yeah, there it is. Little cheeky 5K. So we break the flawless with a nice 5K there. And we will take the points. I think they were fast sending, just in case we didn't know where we were at. But luckily, taking those extra seconds to get that 5K, we do break the flawless. And we are in Brazil here with supports. So might not be as north as I thought it was going to be. It does look quite north, though. Especially with all of this red brick. It's a bit of a weird one. Weirdly, like, Am I thinking Bahia, then? I guess is a possibility. The other thing that I'm thinking is, like, can we be in North Tocantins ever? On, like, the river somewhere. I mean, what works with the river angle? This doesn't line up, though. I'm thinking one of these, at least. I don't really see too much that lines up. Doesn't really line up either. Doing some river scanning. No lineup there. We get a lineup anywhere. That's the question. This doesn't really line up either. Okay. It doesn't line up with the river, I think, is the issue. Alright. I mean, this is the river that I assumed we were on, because it's quite sizable, and I think this is the size of what it would be on the map here. But I can't find a town that would line up on this river, which is a little bit scary. I mean, can we just be somewhere here? I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I don't know. We could be selling. Guess we'll find out. It was just Bahia there on this river. Yeah, I mean, that was my initial thought. Like, I should just be going there, I think, because it was a bit too dry to be Tocantins there. I don't know. I think I got too sucked into scanning Tocantins that, yeah, it's fine. Still comebackable, of course, but Paulina did make a very good India guess earlier, so we could get India'd again. This one, random dry hills with that, like, huge mountain. Am I just going Maha again? I think I'm just going Maha here. We're just going here. I don't know where he clicked last time. And yeah, let's hope Paulina clicks in the same place. And it was just Maha that time, so west of Pune, southwest of Pune, and that's big points. So the multi-merchant is in effect as we move in around 7, 2.5x damage. In Bangladesh here, should not be game either way, but good for building up multis. Fortunately, can't read Bengali, so I'm not going to know where we are. Although I know a lot of people can nowadays. Probably says the address 50 different times here. But yes, for me, it means just click middle, which is what we will be doing. And it was right on the India border there. And they are slightly closer. That's going to be 420 points of damage. But a little bit of a multi-builder there. Doesn't really matter when I can just get knocked out in one round. Anyway, round 8 triple damage now. In Brazil, it looks like. Matam. Why do I feel like I've heard of Matam? Where is Matam? Matam. What is Matam again? Why have I heard of Matam? I really want to go like Yo or something. But maybe it could be more south. Where's Matam? Is Matam... Matam might just be like... It says dengue and Zika. So... Nilopolitana. Which might be the place as well. Nilopolitana. I mean, if I were to go somewhere, I'm probably going south here. But I could also see Rio, which is the interesting part. It's definitely an L. I was looking at this, but that obviously does not work. Angle-wise, doesn't really work as well. So, it says Nilo there. But yeah, that's probably not correct. Okay, obviously this is something that we'd like as someone who's down on points here. But Tom probably just means like death or something. Or, I don't know. Big highway there, which is interesting. We have round poles, but that occurs in a lot of cities. Looks like a football pitch there. Can we read anything else besides that bus? I don't think so. I don't know where Nilopolitana is, though. I am just thinking we're somewhere on the coast, though. But... I mean, could we just be in Rio? It's possible. But, I don't know. I like Rio the most. Architecture kind of looks like more somewhat European, I guess, in some ways, but not really. So, I'm just clicking somewhere with like a mountain to the west. There's mountains south as well, so we're like not coastal. Although it does look like something here, I guess. Or like a I don't know where to go here. Metropolitana. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We could scan some grids, I guess, which is what we might need to do at this point. I mean, looks somewhat big. I mean, yeah, I don't know if scanning grids is going to pay off. Fortunately, I kind of like staying up here, though, in terms of where I want to guess. And, I mean, massive highway to the west, right? So, do I just click Rio? Is that what I'm doing? Looks like some kind of rail. Yeah, I think I'm just clicking Rio here, guys. Or maybe I just hedge it, like, here? And hope for the best. Like, I really don't know. I think we could lose, obviously, but there is, there's a chance, of course. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit of a tough one. Yeah, it was just Rio. And yeah, it makes sense with that big highway there. Not going to be enough damage, though. We did hedge a little bit, but not enough. Yeah, I mean, I should have just went Rio, guys. But it's fine. At the end of the day, doesn't really matter as much. Looks like Canada here, double bump. As for where, though? This is a bit weird. Maybe Ontario property marker there? I don't feel super confident about too much here. Like, let's check the grid. I think the grid kind of works for parts of Ontario here. Especially like this stuff. I'm probably just guessing in one of the grids that kind of fit, like this area. This area doesn't really fit, I think, in terms of the grid line. So, yeah, I guess I'm just guessing somewhere here. And what does this say here? I don't know. Yeah, we're just guessing in the grid line. That makes sense. And yep, ended up working. We are pretty much equidistant there. We'll take 7 points of damage, but we move into 4x damage now. So, we need something good, basically. And Turkey might be good, but it could also be bad. So, we'll see. Interesting. Like, we have some pointy mountains, which is a bit odd. But it's not the pointy mountains that I really think of when I'm thinking of like this Konya area, and it doesn't look like that exactly. So, interesting angle with this valley as well. I'm actually not sure. Like, I would have went down here, like near Antalya maybe, but I could see this being up there, and it was actually Eskişehir, and we've clicked the same place again. So 80 points of damage there. Can't help but laugh about that one. Yeah, was a bit worried. That was kind of my 50-50 there. And looks like we can lose on Za here. It is possible. And maybe even... Yeah, I mean, it's very possible, actually. So I think I'm just clicking near Joburg here. Where exactly do I want to click? I think near Joburg is reasonable enough. And we're just going to let Paulina make the guess. They want to. Maybe I should be hedging a bit more west here. Because even being 100 points closer will do it. So, yeah. Could even be down here near Welcome. And, okay, was northeast of Pretoria there, so we stay alive. 400 points of damage for that is crazy. But we move in around 12 now, 5x damage. Need something good to cook. And Argentina, maybe. is cookable, potentially. All right. Check the grid line. Interesting. Hmm. I didn't think BA, although it could be. I thought more. I don't think it really, like, the angle really like works for a lot of Santa Fe. I think I'm gonna go Entre Rios. That's what I thought it looked like, but I don't know. It was just BA on the main road, in fact. I'm surprised that's not Gen 4. But yeah, got a little bit scary there for Paulina because they deserved to win that game. But we end up losing it at the end of the day. We lose 20 rating, but we're still up on rating for the video. Yeah, we could have won on this one. If only we'd gone Eskişehir. Yeah, certainly fun, but I just didn't, like, this is a bit odd to me. Like, to the east there, which I guess means we're looking at, I don't know, like this stuff here? Huh. Cool Valley. Now we know. Anyway, we end up on 1812 today, which is good enough for 74th in the world and 12th in the US still. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Geo video. Peace.